What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today, hey, we are back here on this Tuesday with some Asia Cup 2023 preview fixture. We're going to run through all the games, what are going to be the big ones to watch, where the tournament will be won. We're going to run through my predictions, most runs, most catches, most drop catches, most ducks. Did I say most wickets? I hope I did. The Super 4 and the final, who will win the Asia Cup of 2023. Of course, we are in an ODI World Cup year, but this is essentially just like a mini preview of the World Cup. Different conditions, but not really, like same sort of conditions as well. So this is going to be a mini preview. Hey, if you are new around here though, subscribe, leave a like, and make sure you comment down below. Most importantly, all of your predictions for the tournament, who will win, MVP of the tournament, the loser of the tournament, who had the best jersey, the best kit, however you want to put it. Let me know. Just comment some stuff down below, all right? Let's get the algo pushing. All right, let's start with, where should we start? Let's go with squads. We'll jump into our squads first. Of course, you know, I'm not an extraordinary... I thought it just pressed on the wrong one. I'm not someone who is tapped in. That's the way I wanted to put it, with Afghanistan, Bangladesh, and probably Nepal cricket. I don't know as much about those as I do the other two teams here, so let's give it my best shot, eh? I know most of the players from Afghanistan and Bangladesh, but Nepal, we're going to have some trouble getting there. But anyway, Shahidi, the skipper. I thought Rashid Khan was the captain. Anyway, moving on, Zadran, he'll be dangerous opening up. Akahil, Zadran, Ramanullah Gabaz, of course. You know, we've seen him. He's pretty young, isn't he? For someone who's... He played for Kolkata Knight Riders, I believe, this year or last year, whenever it was. Riaz Hassan, you've got Naeeb, Janat, Muhammad Nabi. The man is pushing 50. He is still going to try and carry this Afghanistan team. Ramat Shah, Rashid Khan, who, I mean, how is he not captain? Anyhow, Ashraf, okay, I'm unsure. Into the bowlers, Abdul Rahman, Falzak Faruqi, the man himself, the Sunrisers Hyderabad legend, Muhammad Salim, Majib-ur Rahman, Melbourne Renegades legend, and then Sydney Sixers legend at the end, Noor Ahmad here. So, of course, Afghanistan, that's where the tournament will be won for them. The spinners, the turn, Nabi, Rashid Khan, Majib, Noor Ahmad. That's where the game will be won for them. Zadran, they're going to need Zadran to get off to a good start. They're going to need the seamers to do their work. Faruqi, yeah, good lord. Janat, I think he's a spinner as well, right? So, they're going to be up against it, but knowing that they're in Group B with Sri Lanka, who we will get to Sri Lanka in just a moment, and their squad, which hasn't even been announced. 24 hours out from the tournament starting, by the way. The host nation still hasn't released their squad. So they can go and get fucked, by the way, because that's not cool. I love the people of Sri Lanka, but the Sri Lankan Cricket Committee, that's not good. Come on, you need to be better than that. All right, moving on here to Bangladesh squad. Pretty strong, actually. I think it'll be one of the strongest, squads on paper. Litton Das, Muhammad Naeem, Mushfiqur Rahim, Shanto, Hassan, this fella, Mansour, Shakib Al-Hassan. I mean, he is still captain, and it feels like he's been doing the job for for Bangladesh for the last 15 years. So, just a shout out to the stump thrower, Afif Hussain, Mehdi Hassan Miraz, who is one of my favourite Bangladeshi players as well from the last year or so. Shamim Hussain, Ibadat Hussain, Hassan Mahmood, Mustafiza Rahman, Nasum Ahmed, Islam, and Tuscan Ahmed. So, honestly, looking at it like from here now, it's actually a really strong squad. Like, in that, they're in Group B as well, aren't they? Goodness me. So yeah, it's not looking good for the host nation, Sri Lanka, is it? Let's talk about Sri Lanka. It's not looking good. The defending champions, I don't think they're going to win a game all tournament. That is my big prediction of the Asia Cup, that Sri Lanka do not win one game. So let's do it here. As you can see, big blow for Sri Lanka as Dilshan Madushankar is ruled out, and so is Wanindu Hasaranga, which the little Shaka man himself, if he's not there, I don't want to watch Sri Lanka play. That's just as brutal as I want to be honest. Like, Mahesh Thikshana will be there. That's worth watching, but no Hasaranga, like it's not good. Like I don't know how they're gonna do anything without him because he is the spiritual legend of that team. So let's have a read here. Hasaranga, no Lahiru Kumara, which is a huge blow. No Madhushankar. No Dasmantha Chamira. Oh no. No Danith Walalaj. Oh wait, he might replace Hasaranga. It's not good, is it? Yeah, they're yet to even announce their squad. So to be honest, I don't want to give Sri Lanka that much, credit or props because they are so silly. Like, I can't even begin with Sri Lanka. They scheduled their Lankan Premier League right before an ODI Asia Cup. Which, whatever, that's cool, whatever. Get the players in form, but the players would be tired. Like, they've played so much cricket before that, and then they had a big, not Colombo Stars, that's one of the teams, like, one of the big, whatever the tournament's called, Lankan Premier League season, and then they have to play an Asia Cup. Man, I don't know. I feel bad kind of for the Sri Lankan players. They're just put right up against it. And if you picked up a little injury in the Lankan Premier League, there was no chance of you playing in the Asia Cup, which they're the defending champions. Like, anyway, that's just how they're going to go. The fact they haven't announced their squad either, like, the tournament starts tomorrow, fellas. So either release the squad or just pick a different team to play, to be honest. Like, I'd rather see damn Zimbabwe get a crack, all right? Are they from Asia? Anyway, I'll edit that out. All right, into India's squad, of course. We have more knowledge about India here. Hitman, the skipper, the spiritual man. He's going to have to... obviously my prediction was that he's going to have a big ODI World Cup, but it's either going to be the ODI World Cup or the Asia Cup where he just dominates. I don't know which one it is because I'm not a future teller, but... he's going to dominate one of the tournaments. I don't think it'll be both, but I think it'll be one of them. Ishan Kishan, more just as a backup opener and keeper. Shreyas Iyer, just love to see the man back in the team. He did score 199 in a warm-up game the other day, so he's probably feeling pretty good about himself. Virat Kohli, of course. I know a little bit about that guy. KL Rahul, so it's good to see him, the orange cap mastermind himself, back in the squad. He will wicket keep. He will bat at 5 or 6, just depending if they want Jadu to go in front of him or like maybe an Axar Patel if you want. I guess it depends on the situation. Shubman Tendulkar, he's going to open with Hitman, and then Surya Kumar Yadav, who I don't think will play that much. Like, yeah, I'm trying to think of putting the 11 together in my head. Maybe I should have done that and predicted 11s, but look, I think Rohit, Shubman, Virat, Iyer, KL, Jadu, Axar. Surya might fit around it. Be interesting to see. That's one of my favourite things is like trying to predict the 11s. All-rounders, Jadu. That's my prediction for MVP of the tournament. Which I shouldn't have just spoiled my prediction, but we'll get to it at the end. Hardik Pandya, Axar Patel, and how about this? He's only 20. Tilak Varma, a part of the Asia Cup squad. We probably imagine if he does well here, if he gets a chance, he'll be a part of the ODI World Cup squad, which is just incredible to think how far he's come in such a short span of time. Like, plays the Under-19 World Cup and then comes into an Asia Cup squad, just joins, obviously had a really great season for the Mumbai Indians. And then it's crazy how playing so well for your domestic tournament, the IPL, at home, can then just boost you into just crazier, bigger opportunities. And that's why the IPL is regarded as such a big thing, because if you play well in there, you get opportunities like this. He's got such a calm head on his shoulders. I don't really need to explain Tilak Varma. He's a superstar. He's going to be a superstar, and he's not bad with the off breaks. I wouldn't classify him as a full-time all-rounder, though. That's a bit weird, especially when they have Lord Takua as a bowler. I would have thought Lord Takua was more of an all-rounder as well. But anyway, ESPN Crick Info, they know more than me. Into the bowlers, Bumrah is back. The man Bumrah, it's good to see him just tear apart Ireland in that series just gone. He looks the same pretty much. Maybe lost a few kilometres of pace, but who gives a shit? The fact Bumrah's out there leading India's bowling attack is just something they've missed so much in the last 12, 18 months. Kuldeep Yadav, I'm happy for him to be a part of it. No Yuzi Chahal, so no Kulchar. A little bit upsetting. I did cry myself to sleep that night when I found out. Muhammad Shami, the Sham God, Muhammad Suraj, Krishna gets a spot over a guy like Mukesh Kumar, Unadkat, Umran Malik. So, interesting pick there. I don't mind it. Don't mind it at all. Who would have I picked? Arshdeep Singh. That just would have been mine. But I guess I understand that. Like Krishna, a tall guy, releases it from high, bowls with extraordinary pace. So, I don't mind that as a backup. Like if Bumrah, with touch wood, Bumrah gets hurt, you have Krishna as that backup. So it's not the same, but like, yeah, I understand the pick. And then Lord Takua, which I hope he can play, but it'll be against him, the 11. He'll probably be 12th man and running out the Gatorade. Nepal. Again, so all right, this is the one that all right, let's try and do this. Asif Sheikh. Any relation? I hope so. That's pretty cool if they're brothers. Airy. I've heard of this guy, Kushal Bertul. Isn't he Sri Lankan? Hold on a minute. Where was he born? In Rupendi. I don't know where that is. So, actually, hold on a minute. Maybe I should edit that out. I'm unsure. I thought I've heard of him before in Sri Lankan team. But anyway, Sword, Sharky. That's one of the greatest last names of all time. Sharky, Portal, the skipper. Shout out to him. Karen KC, Kushal Malar, Pratis GC, Sompal Kami. These are some cool names. Gulsan Jar. Hold on a minute. Is this a typo? Sandeep Lamashane, Melbourne Stars legend. I thought he was thrown into the old the pen, aka jail. I thought he was done for, but there you go. The man's back. I don't know what happened in that case. To be honest, when I heard about what happened, I just, assumed he was done for. But there you go. The man's back. That's huge for Nepal. He will have to spin them to victory. This fella, we've got Musam Darkul, Sundeep Jora, and Kishore Mahato. So, yeah, just a squad of just great cricketers that I haven't heard about all of them. But look, that's what the Asia Cup's also about, learning new players' names, especially when you get a new up-and-coming team like Nepal, who we've seen the recent 12, 18-month growth in Nepal. Like, if you haven't, look up Nepal cricket on YouTube or Google Images, and you just see hundreds of thousands of people watching the game in the trees and stuff, like, just want to see any part of cricket. And that's what the passion's all about, isn't it? As I take a sip of my coffee, one moment, I'll edit this out. I'll edit all of that out. You won't even see that. All right. The skipper for Pakistan, Babar Azam. He will also feature in my most predictions, before, that will come up at the end. So I shouldn't have spoiled it, but there you go. Now you know. I've already spoiled 2 predictions before I've even gotten to them. That's great from me. Babar Azam. Abdul Shafiq, Fakhar Zaman, Iftikhar Ahmed, Imamul Haq, Muhammad Harris, Muhammad Rizwan, and Sword Shakil. So just an incredible batting order. You got to be honest, like, you can't lie. That's a very, very strong batting order on paper. And then you add the guys like Shadab Khan, English, please. Agar Saman. I still didn't say it right. Fahim Ashraf. I hope he plays. Hobart Hurricanes legend. Muhammad Nawaz. Look, I'm going to be honest, after what he did at the MCG against India in the World Cup last year, I'm surprised he's even still allowed to play for Pakistan, because if that was an Australian, I don't think he would have been allowed back in the country, but that's all right. That's good to see the man back. Muhammad Wasim into the bowlers, Ralphie, Naseem Shah, Shaheen Afridi, aka Hasbullah, and Usama Mir. So just a really overall general, arguably the strongest squad on paper. Like, them in India and then Bangladesh would probably be my top 3 strong squads. And then I want to say that Afghanistan's almost in front of Sri Lanka at this point. And fuck it, I'm going to say Nepal's in front of Sri Lanka, because Sri Lanka have given us nothing. We can't even see their squads, so they can go and get stuffed for all I care. Except the place and the people. We love you. Just not the cricket board. All right. Where should we go into next? My predictions, or... Nah, let's go fixtures and results for this one. Well, there's been no results yet, but of course it does start tomorrow. The Asia Cup starts tomorrow, and I swear the hype around the tournament is not much. Like, normally you hear or you hear about it weeks in advance, the 11s, the squads, who's going to be the big match winners. You haven't heard much, have you? You really haven't heard much, and there's been so much cricket going on recently. The Lankan Premier League, the 100. There's been a lot of India versus Ireland. So there's been other cricket to think about and talk about, but I think with an ODI World Cup this year, it kind of takes away a bit of the hype of this. But in my opinion, this is just like a preview, so I don't mind it. Pakistan, Nepal. I mean, who the hell scheduled this tournament and thought that would be a good opening match of the tournament? Yeah, I mean, what you want to do, you want people to watch the tournament from the get-go. You want them to be excited for the first game, and the first game is Pakistan versus Nepal. Like, what? Not even the defending champions, which I could have understood. This should have been the match that they played in as the opening game. Imagine if the first game in Pallekali was India versus Pakistan. Everyone would have watched that. It would have been a way to announce to everyone, hey, the Asia Cup's starting now with the biggest game of them all. So get ready to enjoy and watch the tournament. Instead, we start with Pakistan versus Nepal in Multan. So it's like, what would you rather? I'm unsure, but I guess that's up to the ICC or whoever damn schedules this thing. Pakistan, Nepal in Multan. It's actually a good advantage there for Pakistan to play a game in their home country there. So yeah, that's huge. Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, the biggest one all there. India, Nepal. And then you pretty much just get straight into the Super Fours here. So it's really like you get like two matches to either win. If you don't win them and finish in the top two of your group, and if you lose one game, there's a massive chance that you get beaten out and then finish in third and don't qualify for the Super Four. So yeah, man, I mean, there's only 6 teams, so it is really tough in here. And of course, to the back end of the tournament, it's all played in Colombo. So if you're not playing well in Sri Lanka, then you're pretty much stuffed for the entire tournament. Like, if it's all good for Pakistan to play really well in Multan, but it's not the same as Sri Lanka and where they're going to have to win the tournament. So you could say it's an advantage for Pakistan, but you could also say it's like a disadvantage to be playing away from where the final will be. I don't know, just mine or just thinking too much about it. All right, let's get into my predictions. And here they are, baby. Oh, no, hold on. I need to change this. Ooh, hold on. Let's go. Ooh, hold on. India v... I'm actually... to my understanding, an India versus Pakistan final can actually happen, I think. So, correct me if I'm wrong, if that can't happen, but I believe that the groups, like, switch when they get to Super 4. So, as a neutral fan, as an Aussie, I don't honestly care who wins. I just want amazing cricket. And the final for me, India v Pakistan, I mean, everyone would pick that if you're a neutral fan. All right, most runs. A little bit controversial. I know people would have loved to see me pick Virat, Rohit, Iyer, one of the big names, but it's hard to go past Babar Azam. He's going to play the first game in his home crowd, on his home deck. He plays those conditions better than anyone else. Not a flat track bully, but he knows how to play in Pakistan, doesn't he? So he'll probably score a double ton in the first game, and it'll be hard to get him. It'll be hard to track him down from that. So yeah, I don't know how you wouldn't pick Babar Azam. I feel like it would be the easiest choice for this tournament. I'm also not including Sri Lankan players because we don't even have their squad, so who knows. Most wickets, and also who I think will be the tournament MVP, Ravindra Jadeja. I think he's going to score a mountain of runs and he's going to take a mountain of wickets. Of course, it's going to turn. It's going to spin in Sri Lanka. So, again, feels pretty obvious. So, yeah, I'm not doing anything out of the box there. I could have said someone like Sanju Samson with the water bottles, but not to be. Super 4, though. Let's jump into my Super 4 predictions here. India and Pakistan to make it out of Group A. And I do still have Sri Lanka making it out of Group B, even though I think they won't win a game. So that doesn't make sense, actually, does it? But Oh, well, the best of both worlds, huh? Sri Lanka, Bangladesh to make it out of Group B. As much as I'd love to see Afghanistan make it out, I just think Sri Lanka, they'll probably win one game, won't they, as the host nation. And yeah, I think it'll be pretty simple. So then you'll have... Hold on, so how does it work? I think this is the worst part about the Asia Cup, is that I don't know exactly how it works, because you get to the Super Fours and then it's like all over the place. It's like A2 versus B2, A2 versus B1. It's like, I was never good at numbers at school, so you need to just dim it down for me. But the final, India v Pakistan, if possible. If it's not possible and that can't happen, then I want to say it'll be India versus Bangladesh. If that's possible, then that's my prediction. But if not, then I guess India v Pakistan. But hey, that will cap us off for my 2023 Asia Cup preview. It starts tomorrow. Get the hype going. Everyone, get the damn hype going. Comment down below who you think will win the tournament, MVP of the tournament, most catches, most wickets, who will surprise you, who will disappoint. I think that's really it, isn't it? So hey, I hope we all enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see everyone in the next one.